3 on Tropical Storm Fred, which has just become a tropical storm again according to the NHC. Yesterday it wasn't a tropical storm anymore. It formed into a remnant low, but it has redeveloped in the Gulf and is a potential for a minimal hurricane, although it is not quite that likely at this point. Current satellite imagery, as you can see for the storm, not looking terrible, although it has become slightly less organized over the last couple of hours, although it is likely to reorganize and gain those higher cloud tops once again. Getting back into the NHC track, you can see that it will likely be a tropical storm at landfall. NHC predicting 60 miles per hour. Current warnings are for the majority of the Florida Panhandle and watches for the far western tip of the Panhandle and eastern Alabama. Potential rainfall from the system. Isolated areas could receive up to 10 inches of rain on the middle of the Panhandle in between Tallahassee and Mobile, Alabama. Potential track for the storm, HWFI taking it straight over the eastern portion of Alabama. I bring it into the far western portion of Florida, while the NHC brings it more east than me and the HWFI. Current sea surface temperatures has been the same story the whole time. Very high sea surface temperatures, seeing 29 to 30 degrees Celsius, and even in some isolated areas, 31 degrees Celsius along the remaining track of the storm. Intensity prediction, I'm going with 65 miles per hour, NHC going with 60 miles an hour, and the HWFI going with an intensity peak of 50 miles per hour. Landfall is likely in around the next 16 to 18 hours for the Florida Panhandle. Taking a look at all of these intensity guidances from the model, as you can see, a lot of them bringing it up to 50 knots or 60 miles per hour, while the majority bringing it only to around 45, which would be 50 miles per hour. And then you have the ship model, which brings it all the way up to 60 knots, which would be 70 mile per hour storm. The ship is an outlier and is highly unlikely, as it shows it not weakening over the entirety of the 5-day course, while it will likely weaken within the next 24 hours due to land interaction. Looking at the current intensity, me and the NHC both going with 45 miles per hour for the storm, while the ADT version 8 is going with 40, and the ADT version 9 is going with 35. Current potential damage index, I'm going with a 3 on the surge for a potential of up to 4 feet of storm surge, a 3 on the winds as well, as it has the potential to be up to 60, 65, maybe even 70 miles per hour. Rainfall is a stage 5, as there could be up to 10, maybe even 12 at the utmost inches of rainfall from the system. And a 6 on the speed, as the storm will be moving quite slowly at a speed of roughly 8 to 13 miles per hour as it's making landfall on the Florida Panhandle. Thank you guys for watching Update 3 on Tropical Storm Fred. If you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more Atlantic updates.